Hey y'all, ever wondered if that weird thing your body just did is a sign of MS or just a part of getting older? Like you walk into the kitchen for a snack, completely forget what you were doing, and end up wandering back to the couch with a handful of dog biscuits. Is that MS or just Tuesday? Well, you're in the right place. We're gonna laugh about some of those is this normal? Moments that come with both MS and just plain old getting older. We'll talk about everything from forgetting where you put your keys, again, to tripping over imaginary obstacles like they're invisible hurdles in a game show. So get ready, it's gonna be a hilarious ride. Just remember, I'm not a doctor, I'm just a talk show host with a bad case of the giggles. If you have any real concerns about your health, always check with a medical professional. Y'all ever walk into a room and forget why you're there? You stand there for a minute like, okay, brain, what was I doing? Was I getting a snack? Was I looking for my phone? Was I supposed to be rescuing a kitten from a tree? And then you just shrug and go back to whatever you were doing before, hoping the reason you got up will magically pop into your head later. Well, let me tell you, that happens to the best of us, whether we have MS or not. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've spent half my life looking for my keys. Car keys, house keys, keys to the studio, you name it, I've lost it. I once spent a whole afternoon searching for my glasses, only to realize they were on top of my head the whole time. And don't even get me started on phones. You know you've done it, you're talking on the phone, you hang up, and then 2 seconds later you can't remember where you put it. Now, sometimes forgetfulness can be a sign of something more serious like MS. But more often than not, it's just our brains being, well, brains. They're busy things, those brains of ours, juggling a million thoughts at once. The important thing is to not let it get you down. Laugh it off. Make it a game. Turn your house into your own personal scavenger hunt. Ever trip over thin air and wonder if it's MS or just your 2 left feet? Like you're just walking along, minding your own business, when suddenly it's like the floor jumps up and trips you. And you're left there, sprawled out on the ground, wondering what just happened. I know I have. The other day, I was walking across the stage during a commercial break, and I swear my foot got caught on absolutely nothing. I went flying through the air, did a full 360, and landed smack dab on my, well, let's just say it was graceful. But here's the thing. Sometimes our bodies just like to play tricks on us. Maybe our muscles get tired, maybe our brains get distracted, or maybe, just maybe, gravity decides to have a little fun at our expense. Now, for folks with MS, those unexpected stumbles can be a little more common. MS can affect your balance and coordination, making it feel like you're walking on a trampoline even when you're on solid ground. But that doesn't mean you have to let it keep you down. My advice? Embrace the wobble. Turn those stumbles into stylish dance moves. The key is to laugh it off and keep on moving. And hey, if anyone asks, just tell them you're practicing your latest TikTok dance craze. Can't see the TV clearly? Is it MS or just time for a new pair of glasses? You know the feeling, right? You're trying to watch your favorite show, but everything looks a little off. The actors look blurry, the subtitles are a jumbled mess. Blurry vision can happen to anyone, especially as we get older. Remember when you were a kid and could read a whole book without squinting once? Yeah, those were the good old days. But for some people with MS, blurry vision can be a more frequent visitor. It's like someone hit the pause button on your eyesight, and everything goes a little fuzzy around the edges. Now, I'm not saying you should ignore blurry vision. If you're experiencing any sudden changes in your eyesight, get yourself to an eye doctor faster than you can say ophthalmologist. But if it's just a gradual blur that comes and goes, there's a good chance it's just your peepers telling you they need a little extra help. So what's the solution? Well, a good pair of glasses or contacts can work wonders. It's like giving your eyes a little boost, helping them see the world in all its high-definition glory. Plus, let's be honest, glasses can be super stylish these days. They're like the perfect accessory, adding a touch of sophistication and intelligence to any outfit. Feeling tired all the time? Is it MS or just binge watching your favorite shows? You know that feeling, right? You wake up feeling like you could sleep for a week. You drag yourself through the day, and by the time you get home, you're ready to collapse on the couch and do absolutely nothing. Well, join the club. We live in a world that's constantly on the go, and sometimes it feels like our energy levels just can't keep up. But for people with MS, that feeling of fatigue can be a whole different ballgame. It's like someone flipped the off switch on your energy reserves, leaving you feeling drained, exhausted, and ready to hibernate for the winter. Now, I'm not saying you should give up your Netflix binging habits altogether. Let's be real, sometimes a good TV marathon is just what the doctor ordered. But if you're finding that you're constantly feeling wiped out, it's worth talking to your doctor to rule out any underlying medical conditions, including MS. The good news is, there are things you can do to combat fatigue, whether it's caused by MS, a busy lifestyle, or just a really good plot twist that kept you up all night. Getting enough sleep, eating a healthy diet, and staying hydrated are all crucial for keeping your energy levels up. And hey, sometimes a little movement can actually help boost your energy. Even a short walk or some gentle stretching can make a world of difference. Got random aches and pains? Is it MS or just the joys of getting older? You know how it is. You wake up feeling like you slept on a bed of nails, your back cracks like a bowl of Rice Krispies every time you move, and your knees sound like a symphony of pops and creaks. Welcome to the wonderful world of aging. It's like our bodies decided to play a never-ending game of what's that creak. But for people with MS, those aches and pains can be more than just a sign of getting older. MS can cause a whole range of sensory issues, from tingling and numbness to sharp shooting pains that feel like someone's sticking pins in you. Now, I'm not saying every ache and pain means you have MS. Sometimes a good old-fashioned muscle strain or a touch of arthritis is the culprit. But if you're experiencing any persistent or unusual pain, it's always best to get it checked out by a medical professional. The good news is, there are plenty of ways to manage pain, whether it's related to MS, aging, or just life in general. Over-the-counter pain relievers can be helpful for mild discomfort, while prescription medications can provide relief for more severe pain. And don't underestimate the power of a warm bath, a heating pad, or a good old-fashioned massage. Thanks for watching, y'all. Remember, if you're ever in doubt, it's always best to check with a doctor. We had some laughs today, but it's important to take your health seriously. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. And remember, you're not alone. Millions of people are living with MS, and there are amazing resources available to support you every step of the way. Now go out there, live your best life, and don't let a little thing like MS or aging slow you down. Hit that like button and subscribe for more fun and informative videos. Please feel free to leave a comment with your funny aging or MS stories, and if there's anything you want us to address, please leave it in the comments.